Hey everybody, John Camoon here with his newest movie review. This time it is on Godzilla, well, the 2014 one anyway. I know there's lots of films called Godzilla. You had 1953, the original. You had several others in between, and you also had the 1998 Abomination, which sucks royally. So this is the new Godzilla, the one that came out earlier this year, and I really like this movie. I actually do, believe it or not. It's serious anyway. So, what I like about this movie, Godzilla. Just I like Godzilla. That's basically all I can say. This the character is iconic. I mean, if you don't know the history of Godzilla, he was inspired and created in 1953 as a result of the nuclear aftermath in Japan, since Godzilla is Japanese, because the Americans dropped Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They're the two nuclear bombs there. So Godzilla was created as a result of that to teach the world about nuclear radiation, and he's basically a metaphor for nature fighting back against nuclear weapons. Uh, Another thing I like about this movie is it made me forget the 1998 abomination, which stay away from it. That's pretty much all I can say. It sucks royally. It's not even Godzilla. I mean, here's the irony. Toho, I don't know how you pronounce it precisely, it's Toho, the company that owns Godzilla, uh, they didn't give them the rights to use Godzilla's roar in the movie, so they just had to just basically like create their own roar, which is nothing like Godzilla roar at all. And the final thing I like about this movie is the effects. I know this year, probably when you're watching this, but for 2014, the effects in this movie are still phenomenal. You can think like this. Don't know any effects. This could actually happen in my world. Like this isn't something like no. I'm trying to think of a good comparison here. Independence Day, for example. Like you can easily tell that would not happen in your world, but the way Godzilla and the two other monsters are fitted into the world around them and to the environment, it could actually think that this could happen, which is I really like that. Like they're bringing a sense of reality into a Godzilla film, which is difficult, seeing as how it's Godzilla. Uh, right, let's get into the stuff I didn't like about it. This is the first thing I don't like about this is a nitpick. I'm not going to deny. Uh, there's this plane jump that a lot of people see in the trailer, which a lot of people like. It's in the plane jump. I really enjoyed that scene, but when you jump, actually not scratch when you not when you jump, when you put on goggles at all, you see right, you see what's on the outside, but you don't actually see the bit like around there of the goggles themselves. So that's a little bit stupid. And then this film focuses a lot more on the other two monsters than Godzilla. They should have called it Mutos instead of Godzilla, whereas Godzilla is just basically a side character here. Uh, Another thing I didn't like about this is it says that Godzilla was awoke for the first time in 1953, which is a good throwback to the original with 1953 and the whole story behind Godzilla. But they don't really say what caused him to come back. I mean, are they gonna say it was God that caused him to come back? Okay, we'll explain what God is then. And finally, you got Aaron Taylor Johnson as the lead. I don't mind him honestly, but you've also got Elizabeth Olsen as the female lead. She was good as well. But the problem is, it's going to be weird seeing those two next summer in Avengers 2: Age of Ultron. It's going to be a little bit weird seeing that. You can just like, whenever I see those two on screen together, I'm going to think Godzilla. So, this is a good movie in my opinion. If you like realistic monster movies, definitely go and see this. So, I give this movie a 9.3 out of 10. So, thank you for watching, and this is John signing off after his next